Welcome in, everybody. Ooh, we got a big delay today. Yeah. So, this is our 41 stream, 41 YouTube video. Chilling here in Ark Riders. So today we are going to say yes to the expedition. I was thinking that today we could reset, but then I found out that during this period you can only say yes if you wanna go or not, so commit going on the expedition, and then everybody will reset on the 22. It seems it will reset on the 22 of December. Everybody that says yes during this time window. I thought we could reset straight away. Also, a lot of people were saving the blueprints, like to exchange with other player. Like if you save blueprints, people were thinking then I can give my blueprints to a friend, I reset, my friend gives the blueprints back to me, and then he resets. And then he gives back the friend's blueprints. So that is not doable unless you do with someone that is not going to reset. Someone that doesn't do the expedition, you can do that with them. You can give them the blueprints, reset, and then he gives you back the blueprints. Says a friend, says if you have a second account or something like that. But yeah, so I was all hyped out yesterday because I was going to start grinding for my new raiders. But that has been how do you say? That has been screwed. I cannot start my fresh raiders not until the 22. Which sucks. So, end of the season, it says here, end of the season. I ended at tryhard 2. I'm a bad boy. Tryhard 2. Bad boy, bad boy. View rewards. Happy Giga. Next trial season starts in 4 days. Oh, I got the black eye. Archaeologists. What is my briefcase? Born arrow. patrol. And get patrol variant. Scarlet Black. This is not bad. Alright. So, expeditions. You are not signed up for departure. Oh, it's 4 days, it's not 7 days. So I will have the game on hold for 4 days, not 7 days. You are not signed up for departure. I mean, today is 17, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah. So it was a 5-day time window. Alright. So I'm guessing that this means you will have like these 4 days to make some more money. That means that I could try to reach the 5 millions in these 4 days, which means 500k a day, which means probably 6 to 8 hours playing to do 500k. And that is if I don't get killed too many times. Well, sometimes I'm lucky and I'm able to extract with like 50k. If I was able to extract all the time with 50k, that would mean doing 10 raids. If a raid is 20 minutes, 200 minutes, that means 3 hours something. Grinding outside plus the breaks that I do and all that. That means 5 to 6 hours. And sometimes you die, sometimes 20 of those minutes are wasted because you die going to the exfil or something like that. And other times you don't make 50k, you make just 30. So that means that to guarantee 500k per day, we might be talking between 6 to 8 hours playing just with that objective. Going in, looting, coming out. Going in, looting, coming out. Going in, looting, coming out. And to be honest, I don't feel like doing that. Because for one, that stresses me out. Like playing just to make money. Stresses me out because I will be going like, oh, I made 50k, now I got to get out. I want to get out alive. It's different than when you have other objectives like doing the feats or doing the quests. That means even if you die, you achieved your goal. Being the goal just making money. It's not calling me. Also, we got this thing going on that gives rewards. Well, they are basic cosmetics, only these candleberries. It's items. Yeah, only the candleberries are items. The rest is cosmetics. So maybe not that bad doing this. We got this project. Oh, but this project does give rewards. And it will give 5 of these things. I cannot see the rest of the things. But yeah. I wanted to save these rewards for my next raider. So it's 4 days. Think I will not play for 4 days. What is this customization? Oh, I got the archaeologist. Agriculturalist. This is the one that I've been using, but I think next raider I will not use this one. I will do more night raids and this light over here. It's not very good for night raids if you have to run and hide away for somebody chasing you. Having this light on the back is not a very good thing. This one is nice. Urshin. What's a Urshin? Urshin harvested. Not bad also. I'll have to choose one backpack. Maybe this. This also has some lights over there, but during night time will call you out. So one of this. This ranch. To be honest, I think I like this one better. Taze Amaret. This house seems like a bolted. For this one. Out the black eye.
I couldn't quite catch a word of that, really. Hey! Let's boogie. Yes! Pew, pew, pew! Hey there. It's about to go down.
Alright. Oh, that's done. So let's sign up for the departure. Right, projects, expedition, sign up. Oh, it says here how much do I have? 3,295. Bonus skill points, 3. So I would have to do 1,700,000. Rewards and buffs. 12 stash slots, plus 5% XP book, plus 10% repair. What does that mean? Plus 6% scrappy materials. Bonus skill points, 3. Does it close or do I try to reach the 5 million? Having this thing like this makes it more interesting. Venture value 1.3. Or do I want to put this on hold for 4 days? Be happy with the 3 mil. Thanks, to be honest, now I don't know what to do. Now I don't know what to do. Should I grind for 4 days? I mean, 3 million, it's all I've made from since I started playing. So all these days I've been playing, I've made 40 videos. So 40 sessions. In 40 sessions I made 3 million. And although I was not grinding for money, I also didn't spend money. I don't even remember if I ever bought something with money. I don't even think I bought. The only thing I spent money was on the stash. and that is around what, 1 million maybe to get the stash. I think it's much less than 1 million, maybe 600. I think I spent like 600 expanding the stash. Should I grind it? If I sign up, does it closes this? This means making a lot of games. Because I was thinking on going on play Frostpunk or something like that. I have a game of Tropico 6 also going that I want to finish. I also want to go back on Medieval Dynasty and do 1 or 2 more seasons of Medieval Dynasty. It has been an update. It has a new mission. I would love to check that out. So, and I think I'll do. I'm going to make a coffee and think about this. Is it worth it? Or at least make until the 4 mil and gain 4 skill points. Now I'm on the doubt, so I'm going to make a quick coffee. Now be right back. But so yeah, I don't know what to do. If I decide to grind, that means 4 days playing this, going in and out, looting. To try to reach the 5 mil. So, let me see. Let's say I needed 100, 1,705, 1,705. If I, in the best case scenario, if I'm able to do 50k every time, that means 34 raids. That means that I have to do 34 raids. 34 raids, let's say 20 minutes. 34 times 20 minutes, 682 minutes divided by 60. That's 11 hours and a half. That means 11 hours and a half. Just to be topside. That means being topside for 11 hours. Plus let's say if it's the 20 minutes plus the time that I make breaks, that I manage my stash, let's say 40 minutes, so 23 hours topside, 23 hours total. 23 hours divided by 4 days. Yeah, that's what I was saying. 5.75, so 5 hours and 45 minutes per day. 6 hours per day. I will have to play 6 hours per day next 4 days. And that is the best case scenario. Like if I don't die. Because if I die it will rise up the bar. So I really don't know if I should do it. I really don't know if I should do it. If the feats were counting, I would do some feats, I would do the 5 feats. But now we have a cap at the feats, so I will not be earning anymore. They are capped out. this thing. Let me see. Flickering. What is the name? Flickering flames. Let me see if I can see what are the rewards. Nerfs. Bats given to the ground. They nerfed the game. Inclinación after the covered security breach game. Security locker spawns will now be effectively random. Security breach has been heavily nerfed. Respect your skills. Dang it. Okay, what was I going to look for? Flickering flames. Raiders. Requirements. Alright. No, industrial battery. 50 candleberries. Get a blueprint. Neck type. Yeah. Coffee pot. 10 firewall burners. Water filters. Use the Vita shot. 7 mushrooms. Frying pan. Music album too. Pardon me. And what does this give? But what's the reward for doing this? I don't get it. It's just these little things. We get 60 candleberries. Man, what's going on with my phone? 60, 70 candleberries. So 70, 130, 190, 240. I need 240 candleberries. 240 candleberries. How many do we get here? 20, 50, 80. 120, 160. You only get 160 here. So that means I need to pick up 80 candleberries. I haven't seen them. I think I've been in Snap Call 2 times. I haven't seen any candleberries. But what is even the point of doing this? Flickering flames, man. What is even the point of doing this? Just again cosmetics. What do we get for doing this project? No, this is not saying. We can do all this. I don't get it. What do I get from doing this project? think it's just that 50 Raider tokens by submitting the candleberries each time. So 250 Raider tokens. It seems to be. So like completing it doesn't give anything special. Oh no, the reward for the Flickering Flame Brown Shot at Candlelight Stage 5 is a backpack charm of a snow globe, a Bettina tree, an extended pair of kinetic converter. Seems a lot of stuff just to get some minor stuff. I don't know. Maybe I just go play Frostpunk 2 instead of grinding this. Instead of grinding 1,705 times. I might just go play Frostpunk 2. What time is this? 4:30. And then I'll grind the things I need. For my next one. Like, what much of a difference it makes to have 77 skill points or having 77 now. 78 skill points or having 80 skill points at max rank. What difference does it really make, these 2 extra skill points? Like, grinding for 4 days, 6 hours a day, if everything goes well, of course. Grinding 6 hours a day to eventually get what? 2 extra on one of these. Breaching an object generates resources. Your equipped weapon has less impact on your encumbrance. Your equipped weapon. That means that if I have it, put it away, I get encumbered, and then if I put it on my end, I'm not encumbered. What's the difference of having two extra skill points? If they give you the 5 skill points at the beginning, well, that might make a bit of the difference. Just a little bit. So you can spend straight away 5 skill points instead of 3. But 3, to be honest, is all I need. I'm gonna go for this. 1, 2, 3. Unlocks the ability to flip craft items while topside. That's what I want. I'll put 3 on here, and then I'll start doing the mobility ones. I might forget about this, slide further and faster, because to be honest, I haven't noticed a big difference on this. It depends more on the terrain where you're sliding and the inclination of the terrain than having this. It seems much more dependent on the type of terrain where you do the slides than really having this buffed. And also this sprint dodge roll. Sprinting does not consume stamina for a short time. Sometimes it seems to work like for 2 or 3 seconds. It doesn't consume. Stamina. But to be honest, I barely use it. I rarely sprint dodge, and sometimes I did sprint dodge roll, and the stamina kept on going down. So I think I'll just do these 2. I'll do these 2, and then I'll go up here. I'll go up here to do these broad shoulders. This one does make a difference. Do the broad shoulders, and then I'll go here and do breaching door and containers take less time, and then I'll go back to this one and I'll do this security breach. has been nerfed. It seems that now you can find them in different places, or they just spawn sometimes, and other times they don't spawn. Not really sure. But it still seems a good thing to have. Dodge roll costs less than you can spend dodge roll further. Halting when filling your timing and power recovery roll is increased. This one, I'm not really sure, but this one seems to be useful in this one over here seems to be useful in Stella Montis. There's a wall that I've tried to grab, and I think if I have this, I'll be able. I couldn't reach it, but if you have this one, I think you can reach it. Not really sure. But, or if it was just me that was not knowing how to do it properly. But also that's just a particular thing in a specific map. I don't know. Let's see, jump at the end of a vault. What is the use of this? Let's see, jump at the end of the vault. Wearing a shield would be nice to have also. Wearing a shield doesn't slow you down as much. Class knives I don't care, but this one, breaching door and container takes less time. This one I do want. Your shield breaks. Only abilities cost less than money. Wasps and turret. This seems so bizarre. You can destroy wasps and turret with a single melee attack. How do you hit a flying wasp with a melee attack, man? It's like only if she's right in front of your face. And turrets, man. Most of the turrets are on high ground. You don't reach the turrets. Unless they make some type of map where the wasps are really close to you and turrets are at your reach. Breaching an object generates resources. I don't know what that means. Does it give what? Metal parts, rubber, or something like that? Your equipped weapon has less impact. This is the sun. If you run with your weapon equipped, you run slower. So do you want to be encumbered and run slower because you're encumbered? Or do you want to put it on your hand, not being encumbered, but still you will run slower because you have the gun on your hand? While down you take less damage. When you're down it takes longer before you collapse. So these ones are only useful in the rare cases you get downed and a player doesn't finish you. Or maybe 1% of the time, if 1%. I don't even... I might have died since I've been playing. I might have died once, I think. From collapsing Like if I have this while down you take less damage, or this when you're down it takes longer before you collapse. Maybe in one game of all these games that I've made so far, maybe in one game this would have made a difference, that I died calling the elevator and I died before the elevator closed. So on that particular situation it would make the difference. But like spending points in here just for that particular reason. When you're critically hurt, your health regenerates until a certain limit. Doesn't say what the limit is. Could say like 50%, 25%. Doesn't say. This might be useful to have. It's like having an instant bandages. I don't know also what does it mean critically hurt. It's like less than 10%, less than 15 or 20% health. Where is critically hurt? And regains a certain limit. Well, if it regains one bandage, it's one less bandage that you have to put. So this one might make a bit of a difference. Small, but just a bit. But yeah. So let's say 36 times 3. That's 108 points. Like to have to be able to have one of each of this, one of these ones, one of these ones in the yellow. Vaulting lets you jump at the end of a vault. I don't even know why would that be useful. Like you vault and jump? Lets you jump at the end of a vault. I don't understand where this can be useful. And vaulting no longer costs a minute. Like imagine if I wanted to have this one, the breach security, and this one, the back on your feet. So that would mean I'll put it 36 times 36, 108. So 108 minus 75, that's 33 skill points. You need to have 33 skill points. 33 skill points divided by 5. That's 6 seasons. So that means 6.6 seasons. So 7 seasons, to be honest. 7 seasons, 2 months, that means 14 months. Like, that means if I grind this game for a whole year, doing the expedition every 2 months, in 14 months, so in 1 year and 2 months, that means February 2027, I will have enough skill points to have one of each of this. To have one of the big ones on the top. So in February 2027, if I just want two, that means, but I want the mobility also, so 36 times 2, yeah, 72 points. You can have the two top with 72 points, but if I put the 17 that I got on the mobility, so 89 minus 75, that's 14. That means 3 seasons. Like if I want to have the mobility like I have in here, that means if I want to have this back on your feet and this one, I will need 3 expeditions. I'll need to do the expedition 3 times at least. So that means 6 months. In half a year I could have this and this one at the same time. So, does it make sense? Will I be playing this game as much in 6 months? Meaning that I will have to reset, lose all my skill points, lose all my blueprints. Like, what is more useful? Having a blueprint of the anvil, having a blueprint of some weapon that you really like, or having the ability of having one bandage put at you when you're critically hurt. Like automatically putting one bandage. What is best? To have an anvil blueprint, for instance, or being able to automatically put a bandage if you're almost dead. Meaning that most of the times it will not make any difference. Because that means that the wasp or the wasp or the hornet that is attacking you have to hit you one more time. Because if it's a rocketeer or a leaper or something like that, man, it doesn't make any difference. It will instantly kill you, no matter if you have this or not. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll wait till my next rider, and my next rider I will focus on doing this, having the broad shoulders. This one doesn't make much of a difference. The only good thing in here is that you can build traps, even if you don't have the blueprints to build traps. You can take the materials and build the traps topside and then take them back with you. And then you can store some traps. But Why do you want traps? Like only if you play like camping places or something like that? Will you, unless you specifically play that type of game that I don't like go camping a room or something like that. Maybe this can make a bit of a difference. Besides that, you have the possibility of crafting a radar hatch key, but the radar hatch keys are only available, or you can only use them on daytime. So what type of situation would make a difference of you being able to craft a radar hatch key topside? Doesn't make much sense. Like, oh my god, they are camping the exfil, the last exfil. Like, there's only one extraction on daytime. There's only one extraction left, and you know there's people camping it, and you have good loot and don't want to die and don't want to fight them. Eventually, if you have on your stash an advanced electrical component and 3 sensors, you can craft a radar hatch and go to the radar hatch and escape. Come on, it's like unthinkable. When you could really use, if radar hatch were available on nighttime and on specific events like the electrical magnetic storm, maybe it would make a bit of a difference. But you don't, you only have radar hatch on daytime, so this is not even worth it. This one, to be honest, I haven't noticed much of a difference, because most of the time I'm not encumbered, because I take looting. I take looting augment, and with the broad shoulders, you rarely get over encumbered. You rarely get over encumbered if you have this at max and the looting augment. Maybe it makes a difference if you're going for fights, if your weapons are really heavy. So like if you have on your backpack 2 or 3 weapons, even with this you get over encumbered, and then maybe this one can make a bit of a difference to have. This one can make a bit of a difference. Although, as I said, I think I've been 1 or 2 times over encumbered, and I didn't really pay attention how much stamina regeneration was. So what I want to say with this, I'm trying to convince myself that the 2 skill points, extra skill points that I would have to grind 6 hours during 4 days for it, are not worth it. That's what I'm trying to convince myself. It would be nice to have, but it doesn't make that much of a difference to have. Like if I don't do this one, I can have an extra one. Also, this revealed twice as many items. Most of the time this doesn't work. I would say maybe 1 every 4 containers, 3 containers it works. So that means half a second that you gain every 3 or 4 containers that you loot, you get like half a second worth time, man. That's completely redundant. Half a second. So at most, if you do 10, that means 5 seconds that you gain on a game. If you open 10 containers, 40 containers, because it's every 3 or 4. So if you open 40 containers, you will get overall 5 seconds total extra time. Man, what are we talking about? Makes no difference at all. This one also, after your ability draws your swing, you recover more quickly. I haven't noticed any difference on this. 30 angles. This one I think might make a difference on that particular case on Stella Montes. And that's me thinking, I'm not really sure if it does. I think it can make a difference on grabbing a thing that puts you closer to the exfil than having to wrap around all the way. So this one, I think it's the only one that can make a difference. Not really sure. When you're down, you crawl faster. This one might be useful if you have that augment that keeps you alive if you get down, that you don't die. If you have that augment, crawling faster will make you to a exit. Will get you to a exit faster, so that one might make a difference if you have that augment. You can sprint dodge real further. Slow down while exhausted. But the rest, man, it's just minor things. It barely makes any difference. Might make a difference once in 100 games or something like that. So yeah, I think I've convinced myself. I'm still feeling like maybe I should grind the extra 2 skill points, go grind the extra 2 skill points. But I'm not going to grind it. I think I'm going to play a bit of Frostpunk, maybe play some Tropico, and we'll come back in 4 days on the 22. Let me see, today is 17, isn't it? Yeah, 17, so 18, 19, 20, 21, so 21 plus 15 hours, 17, 15 hours, 17, so 22, yeah, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. at 22 December. We'll be back. I'll be back to this game. And the rest, we gained 12 star slots. That's not much of a difference, but it is a bit of a difference. We'll get 5% XP boost which will make us evolve a little bit faster. 10% repair, I don't know what that means. Plus 10% repair. Plus 10% repair. I don't know what that means. And 6% scrappy materials. Will that even make a difference? I'm getting 8 at top. Having scrappy at top, I'm making 8 materials, so 6% of 8 materials. If it was 10, it was 0.8, so not even 1. 6% is not even 1. Unless this accumulates, and then on the second expedition you will have 12% scrappy materials. That means 12%, that might mean 1 extra material, so instead of 8 you will produce 9. Probably. Not really sure. Oh yeah, I think and you get those 2 rewards over there. The hat for the chicken that I will not use, I like to see that, and some type of outfit. But yeah, the main thing, I think it's the 12 stash slots. So instead of 280, you will have 292. That might pay off. Means you can have 12 extra items, 12 extra stacks of materials, for instance, 12 extra weapons. So yeah, I think I'm more or less convinced I will not play this game until the 22. So sign up. If you want to sign up for advance, release your I will take all their progress sessions and the perseverance of this action cannot be undone. Cause my personal event progress, bonus skill points, bonus stash slots. Bonus skill points and bonus stash slots. So that means skill points will accumulate and stash slots will accumulate also. But as I said, I don't really know if I will do the expedition again. I think I must much rather prefer to have like the wolf pack blueprint, having the anvil blueprint, some other guns blueprints, having the medium gun parts, light gun parts, and heavy gun parts blueprint, so I'm able to produce weapons. I much rather have those things. Having my workbenches all leveled up and having the blueprints for it than having to reset all that and have to grind all the time. Since I've been playing, I didn't find any Wolfpack blueprint, for instance. I didn't find medium guns blueprint, I didn't find heavy guns blueprint. I got the medium gun blueprint because Kimsey gave it to me. So yeah, I think I much rather trade things and try to build my character to have the most than to keep on doing the expedition and having to start all over again just to get and have some extra. It doesn't talk about here the bonus scrappy things, so it seems that the scrappy thing is not even a thing. It doesn't accumulate the bonus of scrappy. Bonus skill points and bonus stash. Only the stash you can increase. Like every time you do, you gain 12 extra stash slots. Which after a year makes a big difference. After a year, so that's 6 times 2, 12, so 72 extra slots. In 1 year, you will get 72 extra stash slots. So that can make a bit of a difference, but if you have everything upgraded, you don't really need that much stash space. Even 280 is enough. 280 is more than enough for you to play the game and having fun with it. So yeah, this cannot be undone. Confirm. Alright. I'm signing up for departure, so I'll be back on the 22. Today I was trying to get up at 8 because I thought I could reset straight away. I was kinda looking forward to it. Come and start a new Raider from scratch and start playing from scratch. I was hyped about it, but I misled myself, so we'll have to wait 4 more days and 15 hours. And we can do it. So that's it for me for today. We got trials. We reached trial 2. Not bad, I didn't even grind this stuff. We ended up at level 53. I didn't even reach this season max level, so the 5 extra skill points, if I had them, I wouldn't even use them, to be honest. And although I'm thinking of playing this game a bit more next season, next expedition, the 5 extra skill points only make a difference after 1 month of you playing, maybe. It will only make a difference when you reach level 75. Means you reach level 75, then you'll have 5 extra skill points, so you'll be at level 80 instead of 75. And I'll be at level 78. So, level 78 for 80. Not a big deal. Don't really care. So yeah, so that's it. We're done. Let me just see if there's somebody we can raid. To wish. Following. Exit 40. Angel Nards. No. There's really nobody. that I want to raid, and I don't feel like going to make new friends. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here, and I'll see you on Ark Raiders in 4 days, 15 hours. In the meanwhile, I'll see what games I play. I might go play Frostpunk. And then I'll see if I play Tropico 6, or if I play a bit of Medieval Dynasty. I'll play some of those games. I also have a game of Horizon Zero Dawn going on. Don't know if I'll go on to that one. But one of these three for sure I will. And maybe I will even do a first try of some other game. Alright, thank you so much for watching, being here, being a part, supporting. I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. So, bye for now. Bye bye!